Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Thanks for joining us for Thursday Night Football. When they talk about great Tigers, the man to the right of me is always on the shortlist. Welcome, Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Dennis. Great to be here.
Tonight, it's Sydney versus the Western Bulldogs. Banners ready for the players.
Shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, the Swans will.
The Bulldogs enter the arena. We have the toss of the coin. The Western Bulldogs winning the toss at the halfway point of the season, and the top eight is really starting to take shape.
Well, the team's entrenched in the eight. The finals dream remains alive and well, and we clearly are in for a great end to the season.
Waiting for the siren now. Here we go. It's the Swans versus the Western Bulldogs. Bontempelli finds his man on the move. Gets the ball free. Cramerick, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Goal to the Bulldogs. The first goal of the match. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. And look at that bounce. Sinclair knocks it down the field. Kennedy with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Jack on the ball at the moment. That was a long kick for goal. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Franklin puts them back in contention. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Sinclair with the tap. He has the ball. Hunter with the running catch. The mark is taken by McLean. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab. Rocket, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Goes for his 50. Cleanly picked up. He gathers the loose ball. Lobs the handball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. That was a narrow miss. The Western Bulldogs by a point.
Alia has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Cloak gets the catch. He boots it. Liberatore with good strong hands. Lining it up with the goal now.
Going for goal number one. Liberatore scores with a beautiful kick. The Bulldogs by 7 points. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Good tap from Roughhead. Bontempelli with a short hand pass. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Lining up the goal now. Smith will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. Smith takes a shot at goal. He's driven that ball hard, but it's a miss. The Western Bulldogs by 8 points.
Look, Sydney, they can only blame themselves here. The disposal today has been terrible, causing far too many turnovers. Cloak, just the better man in that contest. Sees the leading man and sends the ball to him, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Good mark.
He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. The mark is taken by Laidlaw. Gets boot to high. Caught. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. It kicks quickly, almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Finds the peg.
The retained for footy, getting outmarked all over the ground, and as a result, finding themselves losing the contest. Parker bops to play on. Jack nails the crucial goal. Sydney lead the Western Bulldogs.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Roughhead with the punch. Bicken comes away with the ball. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Jack wanted to play on. A good mark under the circumstances.
Roughhead shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Hunter puts his boot on it. Roughhead picks up the loose ball. Kennedy mops up the ball. Smith with a bump dishes it off to the running player. Cloak gets cleaned up.
Smothered. A lot of possessions for him. Hunter is streaming past and gets the footy. That was all friendly. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicked by Johnson. Taken by McVeigh. Choose to kick it. Catch by Cloak.
Cloak is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Liberatore finds the handball. Liberatore goes for goal. The Western Bulldogs lead.
Aaliyah waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. The contest, no match for him. Passed by Cloak. Liberatore with a big bump to Grundy. Smothers. An easy interception for Jack. Bicken is starting to get a lot of the football. Heaney with the interception. Rampy lays it off to the running man. It's a ball out.
Sinclair's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. McRae just flattening him. Cloak gains the loose ball. Smith has a kick. The kick is no good. Lots of points now for the Bulldogs. Aaliyah is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Great grab over the top. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Roughhead kicks the ball. Hanbury hand passes the ball. Grundy returns it.
Sinclair not quick enough. He sneaks out the pass. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Picked up by Boyd. Gathers the ball. Gains possession. Roughhead with the bump. He takes control of the loose ball. The mark is taken by Liberatore. Puts boot to ball. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
The Bulldogs were up and about early, but I bet the coach will be happy with this lead at quarter time as the players look like they are ticking all the boxes for commitment and determination.
Richo, now with his stats.
A tight contest out there, and the possession count really reflects that, with the percentage at 51% to 49. The Swans and the Western Bulldogs are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage.
Much appreciated, Richo. Here we go again, quarter number 2.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as footy in between.
Franklin with his head down, running for home. Hanbury collects. The ball spills to Liberatore. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Sydney only trailing by less than a goal. Looks like he'll go out wide. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Bontempelli, a good try, hits the running man. Could be a game-changing kick from Mick, though. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. Well, they got the badly needed goal. Can they build on this? A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Sinclair, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Jack kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. Franklin lines up. Franklin goes for goal. Oh, it's hit the post. Tough break.
Sydney by 4 points. Morris to bring it in. Unbelievable. A mark like that does not come along very often. He sends the kick towards the man on the lead. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong mark by Hunter. Sends the Sharon on its way. Bontempelli catches. A short handball. Jack intercepts it. He gets a kick out of the pack. Takes it well. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Going for goal number 2. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Sydney by 5 points. He has a few options. Nice mark under pressure. Kicks it across the ground. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Dalhouse controls, gains possession, chips it down towards half forward. Cloak catches. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. The Western Bulldogs can still catch up here. They're less than a goal down.
Alia would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. Grundy, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to. Puts boot to ball. What a beauty of a screamer.
Bicken kicks hard along the boundary line. Rampy with the mark. Puts boot to ball. McCrae gains possession through the interception. He gets the hand pass. Almost, but not quite. Far too many points racked up for just one match. Less than a goal the difference. The Western Bulldogs still in with a chance. Alia waiting for the man to free up. Great mark. Goes up the line. Hanbury, the better man there. Kicks it long. Murphy gets the upper hand. Nice drop punt. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Liberatore can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He slams that on the boot. He takes a strong mark. He boots it. Strong mark there.
McLean kicks hard along the boundary line. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
He kicks the ball. Kennedy gets the catch.
He handballs it. Nice interception. Grundy gains possession through the interception.
Kennedy is a total bone puncher. Coaches certainly don't want anybody taking a backward step, but you'd hope your boys don't have to face guys like him too often. Good hand skills there. This kick could really change things. Misses for the half. The Western Bulldogs go over at Sydney.
Alia waiting to bring it back into play. Solid catch. Lobs the pass. Gets a handball away, finding the running player. Gathered by Cloak. Gets the loose ball. I think he just wants attention. Liberatore puts it on the boot. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Kramer making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. On top is the Western Bulldogs.
Smith really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one.
Sinclair is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Cloak takes a shot. So many points now, they're adding up. The Western Bulldogs are in front.
Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Catch by Grundy. Puts boot to ball. Biggin has it. Keeps it close to the ground. Marked by McRae. Works it across the ground. Nice mark there. Puts boot to ball. A solid mark from Sinclair.
Sinclair really wears his heart on his sleeve. He gets boot to the ball. He marks the ball.
Kennedy with the kick. Nice hands. If they get this, they'll take the lead. Franklin making a mess of that kick. The lead is easily in reach for Sydney. Morris waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. The half is almost over. Opportunity for Rowan. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. He kicks it. It's going. Goal! Jack with his second goal. Sydney players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that. So half-time, and Richo, what are your thoughts on the first half?
My motto was to always get to the next contest, one more contest. Whether I was in a slump or feeling badly or having trouble off the field, the only thing to do was to get to one more contest.
Richo has some stats for us now.
Neither team are giving an inch in the terms of marking. The Swans gone 29 and the Bulldogs gone 28. Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 25 to 24.
Thanks for that, Richo. It's half-time, which means everyone gets a break, even me. The third term is underway.
Think big, believe big, act big, and the result will be big.
Bontempelli gets a hard bump from Jack. With the ball now, gathered by Roughhead, slips the handball to Liberatore. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. A great effort.
Naismith is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Naismith collects it. He gets the hand pass. Puts the head down as he runs into goal. It's through for a point. The Swans lead.
Not much on offer for Morris. Liberatore gathers. Roberts receives the ball. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
He receives the handball. A low kick from Boyd. He plays on now. Rampy marks it.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star. Sending it on its way. Wood with the mark. Sending it on its way. Bontempelli with good strong hands. Puts boot to ball. A good contested mark there.
Puts boot to ball. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gets boot to high. Kennedy takes the mark.
He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark.
Gets boot to leather. Naismith claims the ball.
Naismith is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Good mark. Bontempelli kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Sends the Sharon on its way. He wins the contest. Sinclair with a low spearing kick. Naismith catches. Kicks long, aiming for a teammate. Nice hands. The ball is thumped towards goal by Rowan. Now that miss could prove costly. Just a few points the difference. Morris has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Liberatore with the football. Nicely intercepted by Kennedy. He runs into the goal. I lost the words after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
Not really, Dennis.
Morris will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Murphy there to mop it up. Finding the running player. McVeigh with the interception. The loose ball scooped up. Liberatore with a perfect drop punt. Bontempelli gives the ball to the man on the run.
McLean takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. He plays it on. No, Smith just wanted it more then.
Sends it on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Laidler kicks the ball out of the 50. Dalhouse picks up the loose ball.
No chance! Ball up!
Effective hit out there. McLean, a good crummer. He gets his hands on the footy. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Penetrating hand pass. The ball spilled loose by Bontempelli. Roughhead approaching home now. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. Too many behinds on the board for the Western Bulldogs. Kennedy wins the marking contest. Kicks it long. Great mark under pressure.
Picken. It's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Dalhouse shoots for goal. Oh, he's missed it. And the points continue to grow.
Aaliyah has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Grundy got under it. He opts to play on. He handballs it. McVeigh kicks it out of congestion. Franklin lines it up. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Get back in from this position. Murphy marks. Gets boot to leather. Morris controls it. Moves it quickly by hand. He's chopped that one off. He gets a free kick. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Dalhouse sends the ball on its way. A mark by Laidler. Kicks. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. A desperate kick there. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Murphy may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Cramery, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. It's intercepted. Grundy passes it. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Sinclair intercepts the ball. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
Jack hand passes. Naismith sends the ball on its way. Murphy slams it on the boot. Liberatore marks. The Bulldogs trailing by 3 at the break.
Well, a win is in sight for the Swans, but you can only become a winner if you're willing to walk over the edge. So they will have to ensure they remain committed in the last quarter.
We'll have a look at the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 36 to 33. You could slip a bit of paper in between these two teams on the marking stats. They're really that close.
You always have that. It's almost over now.
After each game, I always wanted to be able to say I gave all I could. I gave it my best.
Dalhouse intercepts it, moves it quickly by hand. Cloak approaching home now. He kicks it, gun barrel stroke. The Western Bulldogs won't be so desperate after that goal. All is in readiness. Nice bounce. Sinclair taps. Kennedy with the ball. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Franklin starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. Bontempelli picks it up. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Richard?
That'd play on his mind.
Another behind, and another disappointment for Sydney. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Takes it well.
Hunter doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. Sending it on its way, Parker with the ball. He gets boot to the ball. A great mark under pressure.
Good drop punt by Jack. The spilled ball is collected. Dalhouse lays it off to the running man. Approaching the goals now. Morris, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Boyd collects. Wood lays it off to the running man. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. The ball in the hands of Sinclair. Hits the running man. They've conceded possession. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight. Jack just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Franklin gains possession.
Looks like he's going to go long. The ball picked up. He handballs it. McVeigh runs in. Let's see if they can go on with a spin now. The scoreboard is level. He looks for a man on the lead. Great grab. Picken sends one up towards the wing. Marks. Puts boot to ball. Great grab. Chip kick along the wing. Wood takes the mark. Wood sends one up towards the wing. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Bontempelli puts it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Hanbury slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible.
Heaney may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Rowan getting some power behind that one. A good contested mark there. He kicks the ball, kept his composure then.
Wood sends the ball on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Spears a low ball. Hanbury soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses.
He marks the ball.
Slams it on the boot. Is in his possession. Hits the running man. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Gets the kick off as he's taken down by Tipper. Goes short with a hand pass. Sends the ball out into space. He's a ball magnet. With the ball now. He gets the hand pass. Roberts scoots it. Solid catch.
Dalhouse wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. He's got a hold of that one. That's a nice, strong mark. McLean slams the ball to his boot. Smith, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark.
Goes towards half forward, drops the mark, and McCrum is awaiting. Hits the running man. Aaliyah has gone missing, Richard.
Yeah, Dennis, he is playing B-grade footy.
He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Liberatore puts his head down and runs in. Tackle, but gets the handball off. He kicks it. Cloak gets a point. Well, if behind the goal, this team would be very rich by now. Point the difference.
Alia is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He grabs it, lining it up with the goal now. Roughhead going for the leading man, Kennedy with the mark. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark.
Kick by Jack. Strong mark. Chip kick along the wing. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kick by Canterbury. Wins the hard ball. Wood boots it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice mark there.
Wood told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Liberatore picks up the loose ball. Johnson gets the catch.
Puts boot to ball. Boyd scoops up the ball. Handball finds Kennedy. Hunter tackles. They've conceded possession. He gives the ball away. A close result in a game that could have gone either way. Richo to wrap up the match.
They're knocking on the door, and if they continue to play footy like that, the wins will come shortly. They're unlucky not to get the chocolates in this match.
That's plenty, Richo. Final scores are 35 to 34. That's all from us. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Richo. See you again next game.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.